So good day everyone. So today our topic is all about ellipse. So in ellipse there are two types. First one is the major horizontal axis, and then the other one is the major vertical axis. Okay, by the major vertical axis. Okay, so in ellipse it's the same with the center. It has a C, H, comma K, and it's also the same with the parabola sa vertices or the vertex, but here it has two. So it is vertex 1, vertex 2. So the vertex 1 and the vertex 2 is the major axis. The F1 and then the F2, this one is the foci, or the plural form of the focus. And then W1, W2 is our minor axis. Okay? So, kailan masasabi na horizontal? So, from the given, horizontal, ibig sabihin horizontal yung line natin. Pag vertical, ganyan. Okay? Sabi dito, yung V1 at saka V2, siya yung major axis. Ibig sabihin, nakalay yung vertex mo, ganyan. Okay? Ganyan siya. So, this one is your vertex. So, this one is the V1, V2. So, yung focus mo at saka yung vertex mo, collinear po siya. Pag sinabing collinear, nasa isang line lang po sila magkasama. So, this one example is your F2. This one is your F1. Therefore, this is your center. Okay? W1 and W2 is minor. Ibig sabihin, mas maliit siya kaysa sa major axis. So, for example, ito siya yung W1 nyo. W2. So, let's connect to form an ellipse. So, yung ellipse po is oblong, hindi po siya bilog. Ayan po. Okay? Where A, or where this, it is called from the center to the vertex, it is called A. From the center to the focus, it is called C. Okay? So here, so it means that the major axis, V to V, or vertex to vertex, it is 2A. Because A plus A is equals to 2A. This one, for the minor axis, this one is B. Therefore, the minor is 2B. It's called the minor axis. This is the length of the minor axis, and then this is the length of the major axis, 2A. Okay? Okay, now, let's go to the major vertical axis. So, the major vertical axis goes like this. Vertical po yung malaki niya, kaya mas mahaba, kaya tinatawag siyang major vertical axis. So, for example, this one is your vertex 1, vertex 2. Lagi pong tandaan, yung vertex, siya po yung naglo-locate kung saan po yung major axis nyo. So, yung vertex at saka focus, lagi magkasama sa isang line. So this one is your F2, F1. So here is the center. So W1, W2 is the minor. And W1, W2. So let's ayan po siya. Nakatayo po yung ellipse po natin. Okay? So let's have the formula of the horizontal and then the vertical axis. So, okay, so the formula of the horizontal axis or the major horizontal axis, x squared over a squared plus y squared over b squared is equals to 1, where a is greater than b. So this formula, the center of it is c, comma 0, comma 0, or it is in the origin. Okay? How about if the origin or the center is located at c, h, comma k? So the formula is x minus h squared over a squared plus y minus k squared over b squared is equals to 1. Okay, again, where a is greater than b. Okay, so now, how about the major vertical axis? So vertical at saka horizontal, almost the same po sila ng formula. So for the vertical axis, it is y squared over a squared plus x squared over b squared is equals to 1, where a again is greater than b. Okay, where the center is located at the origin. Okay, how about if the center is located at h, comma k? So the formula is y minus k squared over a squared plus x minus h squared over b squared is equals to 1, where a is greater than b. Okay? So lagi mong tandaan yung a, siya po yung magsasabi kung anong major yung axis na or major ellipse or types of ellipse yung magiging yung i-draw natin or anong equation yung gagamitin natin. So talagang tandaan, if a, ang taas ng a natin is x, ibig sabihin horizontal axis. Okay? Pag ang kasama ng a is x, ibig sabihin horizontal axis. Pag kasama ng a as y, ibig sabihin vertical axis. Okay? Ulitin ko. Pag ang kasama ng a is x, ibig sabihin horizontal axis. Pag kasama ng a is y, ibig sabihin vertical axis. Okay? Okay, familiar yung formula? Okay, now, let's have an example. Okay, example number 1. Example number 1 is x squared over 25 plus y squared over 16 is equals to 1. Now, sabi ko kanina, a is greater than b. So, pag yung a, ano yung taas ng a, yun yung magiging gagamitin natin or types of ellipse na ito-draw natin or i-graph natin. Okay, so let's see from the denominator. Alin po yung mas malaki? Yung 25 yung 16. So 25. So therefore, 25 is greater than 16. So therefore, yung A natin is 25, and then yung b natin is yung 16. Okay, so what formula we're going to use? So since it is a and then x squared, so ibig sabihin horizontal or major horizontal axis yung formula ng gagamitin natin, which is x squared over a squared plus y squared over b squared is equals to 1. Okay? So, tandaan natin, yung focus is C, represent as C or called C. The vertices is called A, and then for the co-vertices, it is B. Or it is, this one is the minor, this one is the major, and this one is the foci. Okay? So we already have the value of a squared and b squared. This one. So a squared is equals to 25. For the b squared is equals to 16. So c squared na lang po yung hahanapin. So how to get the value of c squared? So to get the value of c squared, we're going to use the formula of the triangle inequality of ellipse. Triangle inequality. Where c squared is equals to a squared minus b squared. Okay? To get the value of c squared, let's substitute the value here. So, c squared, what is the value of a squared? It is 25 minus, what is the value of b squared? 16. So, 25 minus 16 is equals to 9. So, to get the value of c, we have to get rid of this squared of the c. So, to get rid of this, the square, you have to square root this one in order for us to cancel the square. So, c is, what is the square root of 9? It is 3. Therefore, the value of c is 9. Or the value of c, so what is the square root of 9? Out 3? It is 9. Okay? So here, so what is the value of a? It is positive negative a, negative 5. For b, positive negative 4. For c, positive negative 3. Okay? Now, let's do the plotting. Let's do the graph. Okay? So, since horizontal, ibig sabihin, nakahiga yung ellipse natin. This is the center. Let's now count. So, this one, pag a squared, ibig sabihin, di ba siya yung major axis natin? So, magka-count ka. Since yung major axis is horizontal, so magka-count ka ng 5. 5 pa positive, 5 pa negative. Or kung gusto mo, pwede mo naman siyang gawin ganito. C equals to 3. Pwede mo siyang gawin na ganito. So, it is located at the horizontal or x-axis. So, it means 5, 0, negative 5, 0. Para mas mabilis mo siyang ma-plot, naguguluhan ka na if ganito lang yung susulat mo. Next naman is yung B. So, yung B natin, diba, it is minor. Ibig sabihin, nakalocate siya sa vertical. Ibig sabihin, yung 4 natin nasa K. So, 0, comma K, 4. And then 0, comma, negative 4. Okay, how about the C squared? So, the C squared, nakalay siya, or collinear siya ng vertex. So, it means, nasa x-axis. So, 3, 0, negative 3, 0. Okay? Okay, let's plot. Okay, let's count. 5, positive 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So here is the vertex. Kaya to the other side, let's count 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So here is your vertex. This is your vertex 1, vertex 2. And then the B. The B is positive, negative 4. So positive 1, 2, 3, 4. It's here. And then negative 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the C. The value of C is positive, negative 3. So, di ba sabi kanina ko, linear lang po sila ng vertex. Ibig sabihin, magka-same lang sila ng line. So, let's count 3 here. So, 1, 2, 3. So, this is your focus. 2, 1, 2, 3. This is your focus. 1. Okay? So, let's connect natin. So, yan po yung ellipse natin. Okay? That's how to graph an ellipse. Kuha po ba? Okay, let's have another example. Okay, another example is number 2. X squared plus y squared. X squared over 9 plus y squared over 25 is equals to 1. Okay, from the given, ano yung mas malaki? This one or this one? So, the 25. So, 9 is less than 25. Therefore, 25 is our A. And then, our 9 is our B. Okay, so ano yung ano yung kasama ng A? It is y squared. Therefore, what is the ellipse that we're going to graph? Or what is the formula of ellipse that we're going to use? It is the vertical axis because it is y squared. Nakasama ng A. So, therefore, y squared over A squared plus x squared over b squared is equals to 1. Ma'am, okay lang po ba na magka-palitan sila? Yes, okay lang naman po kasi positive lang naman po siya. Saka hindi mo naman siya ilalabas sa equal sign. So, therefore, okay lang po siya. Okay? So, let's get the value. What is the value of our A squared? The value of R squared is 25. What is the value of B squared? It is 9. Okay, now to get the value of C squared, use the inequality or the triangle inequality of ellipse. So C squared is equals to, what is the value of A squared? 25 minus, what is the value of B squared? 9. So 25 minus 9 is equals to 16. So the value of C squared is 16 here. So to get rid, tanggalin natin yung 2 or yung square. So squared lang natin. Cancel. Therefore, what is the square root of 16? It is 4. Therefore, the value of C is 4. So, the value of C squared is 4. For the B, positive negative 3. For the A, is positive negative 5. Okay. So, let's graph. So, pag naguluhan kayo mag-graph ng ganito lang, pwede nyo siyang gawin. So, since ito, gamit natin yung formula is vertical. The major vertical axis. Yung gamit natin formula. So, ibig sabihin, patayo po yung ellipse na gagawin natin. So, kung patayo siya, ibig sabihin, yung value ng A natin, or yung negative, positive 5, nasa K. Okay? So, 0, 5, 0, negative 5. For the B, since it's still vertical, yung B natin, pa-horizontal. Therefore, 3, 0, negative 3, 0. So, yung C, di ba ang C natin is focus? So, C, naka-lie siya same sa vertex natin. So, therefore, 0, 4, 0, negative 4. Okay, let's do the graph. Let's have the graph. So, since it is vertical or major vertical axis, so sabihin nakatayo yung ellipse na i-graph natin. So, this will be your center. So, what is RA? RA is positive, negative 5. So, positive, negative 5. So, let's start with the positive. So, let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, here is your vertex 1, which is 0, positive 5. Let's go to the negative. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here is your vertex 2, which is 0, negative 5. Next, the B squared, or the minor axis. So, it is here, located here. So, let's count. Positive, negative 3. So, let's start with the positive. So, 1, 2, 3. So, here is your W1, which is 3, 0. Let's go for the negative 3. So, let's count. 1, 2, 3. So, here is your W2, which is negative 3, 0. So, what is your C? Our C here is positive, negative 4. So, let's count. Tandaan, laging magkasama yung vertices natin. Doon sila magkasama sila ng line. Ibig sabihin, dito tayo magpa-plot ng C. So, positive, negative 4. Let's start with positive 4. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. So, here is your focus 1, which is 0, 4. Okay, let's do the other side with the negative 4. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. So, here is your focus 2. This is 0, negative 4. Okay, let's connect or form an ellipse. Okay. Okay na po. So, ganyan na po siya. Madali lang po ba? Clear? So, laging tandaan, pag yung A is always greater than B. Okay? A is greater than B. So, yung A, yung nagsasabi kung anong major axis ang gagamitin natin. Okay? Tandaan, ang A ang nagsasabi kung anong major ang gagamitin natin. So, pag yung A, ang kasama ng A is Y, ibig sabihin, vertical axis. Kasi, diba doon sa Cartesian plane natin, the vertical is the Y axis. Okay? Pag yung A naman, kasama ng A is X, therefore, it is horizontal axis. Okay? Let's have another example. Another example, number 3. C, our center is 0, 0. Points lang po yung binigay. For example, points lang po yung binigay. So, focus is positive, negative 5, 0. Vertex is positive, negative 7, 0. So, dito pa lang, sa points na yan, alam na siya kung anong major axis ang gagamitin natin. Bakit po alam na natin? Kasi po, lahat po ng value, or yung may value dito, is nasa H. Ibig sabihin, if nasa H siya, ibig sabihin, horizontal axis. Okay? Let's do the plotting para makita natin, or ma-picture out natin kung horizontal ba talaga siya. Okay? this will be your center. So, sabi dito, your focus is positive, negative 5. So, let's start with the positive. Let's count here. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, this is your focus 1, which is 5, 0. Here, negative 5, 0. So, let's count to the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is your focus 2, negative 5, 0. Okay, next. Vertex. Vertex is positive, negative 7. So, positive, negative 7. Let's count is 5, 6, 7. So, here is your vertex. Is 7, positive 7, 0, and also with answer negative 7. So let's add 2. So this will be your vertex V2, negative 7, 0. So kung nahirapan kayo mag-locate dito, like for example ganyan, hindi mo pa alam kung ano yung major axis ang gagamitin, i-plot nyo na lang po siya para alam nyo na kung anong equation yung gagamitin natin. So, ang hahanapin natin is yung B. What is the value of B? Okay? So, anuhin muna natin yung formula natin. Diba yung formula natin is, since it is a horizontal, MHA, or major horizontal axis, therefore our formula is x squared over a squared plus y squared over b squared is equals to 1. Okay? Okay, what is the value of our a? It is 7. What is the value of our b? Hindi pa natin alam kung ano yung value ng b natin. What is the value of c? Because our C here is the focus. So, di ba ang given lang natin focus at saka vertex? Okay? So, the C is 5. Therefore, you have to look for the B. Okay? Okay, to find the V, we have to use this one, this formula. Okay? So, let's substitute. What is C? 5 squared is equals to, what is the formula of A? So 7 squared minus B squared. Okay? So, since B ang hinahanap natin, so itong B, lipat natin sa kabila. So, magiging negative B squared, magiging positive B squared. So, magiging 7 squared. Itong 5 squared, ilipat naman natin sa kabila. So, magiging negative 5 squared. Okay. So, b squared is equals to, what is the value of, what is 7 squared? It is 49. So, what is the value of 5 squared? It is 25. Okay. So, b squared, 49 minus 25. It is 24. So, to get the value of b, just squared the b, cancel, square root. So, b, what is the square root of 24? The square root of 24 is, the square root of 24 is 2 square root of 6, or for decimal, it is 4.9. Okay, ano niya na siya? Round off. Okay. So, let's do the plotting. So, our value of our B is 4.9. So, it's here. So, let's count our B. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. So, So, 4.9. So, ibig sabihin malapit siya dito sa 5. So, this will be your W1. This is positive, negative. This will be positive, negative 7, positive, negative 4.9, positive, negative 5. Or kaya pwede naman siyang gawin. Ito, 7, 0, negative 7, 0, 4.9, or rather, this is the minor, 0, 4.9, and 0, negative 4.9. And this one, see? So, 5, 0, negative 5, 0. Okay, so your W1 is 0.4.9. And then let's go to the other side, so negative sign. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So here is, 4.9 pala. So dito malapit siya sa 5. So magiging negative 4.9. So let's look at this one. Now let's graph. Sorry. Focus pala yung natin. Ito siya. Kaya pala nagmukhang circle. Ayan. So, yan yung ellipse natin. It is vertical ellipse. So, kung itong ano mo siya, kung sa example, write the equation of this given. Kung paano siya ano sa equation, so ang gagawin mo lang is x squared. What is the square root, or what is the square root of 7? It is 49 plus y squared. What is the square of 4.9? It is 24.01. Or 24.0. Okay, is equals to 1. Okay, so that will be the equation of this given. Okay. Nagets po ba?